Well, they left it late, but the U.S. women's national team got a last-minute winner from Christy Mewis to beat Mexico 1-0 earlier this week. The win sending the reigning world champions off to a semifinal date versus Costa Rica tonight in Mexico. The loss a disaster for the Mexican team. On Wednesday, they fired sporting director Gerardo Torrado and manager Monica Vergara. Mexico expected to be a shoo-in for the World Cup next year, did not win a game or even score a goal. They will miss the finals for a second straight time, as well as the Olympics in Paris in 2024. But of course, all the focus now shifting towards the U.S. women's national team as they take on Costa Rica in a semifinal match. They look to extend their shutout streak to 32 consecutive games against a Costa Rica side coming off a loss to Canada in their final game. This Costa Rica team can score goals. They were second in the group stage in scoring, trailing only the U.S. and Canada, who scored 9 goals each. Pumping their tires a bit before the semifinal, and for more on that, let's bring in CBS Sports HQ soccer analyst Thomas Rongen to talk about this. TR, the women's national team looked flat in that game against Mexico, but as the saying goes, good teams know how to come out and win ugly. But where can this Costa Rica team cause this women's national team some problems?
In transition, and that's where the U.S. women's national team have been poor, quite frankly, and need to do better. They've given chances away against Haiti. Yeah, they kept the 0. They won 3 games. But the overall performances in a team that's in transition between, the last Olympics and the next World Cup, their head coach right now, Vlatko Andonovski, is making some changes, and he needs to make some changes and infuse some youth as well, which could be meaning that Sauerbrunn, for instance, at 37, yes, an important player in the locker room, but really got torched a few times, and Costa Rica's got some weapons up front. Alvarado, Granado, both have a brace in this tournament, and in transition can hurt you. But I think about the U.S., first and foremost, get your starting 11 right in the next 2 games. They've made some rotations. They looked at some players. I say right now, go with Murphy in goal, by the way. I think Murphy right now belongs and should be the #1 over Nair. 2 shutouts, 2 clean sheets, 2 great saves against Haiti to get him into this game and win those 3 games as well. The center back pairing. The center back pairing I think is very important in front of Murphy, obviously, is very... Girma, the 21-year-old, the first pick in the NWSL draft in 2022, has been absolutely lights out at 21. Athletic, strong, good passer out of the back as well. And I would go with Elena Cook right there. Those 2 in center back, very important because they have that transition speed to recover. In midfield, I think Sanchez needs to be there because we've had a lack of creativity in midfield in terms of building and in giving our front 3 something to look for. Sophie Smith, your starter. Alex Morgan, your starter. Find a 3rd player up front as well. And find, obviously, with the Horan, Merces, and Lavals, 2 other ones next to Ashley Sanchez. I think those are the changes that Vlatko has to make in order for them to continue to go through and then be sharp over 90 minutes. I'm looking at the Euros in Europe right now, the women's Euros right now. Those games are competitive. 90 minutes. They're hard. Watch out, by the way. Great preparation for those teams, obviously. So I think it's important for them to get on the front foot, to stay in the front foot, to score early, and really put Costa Rica away.
What's your game prediction?
My game prediction is an easy win. I think they're going to step it up another level. Costa Rica, if you look at the history, we just talked about that, 85 goals against and only 4 against the U.S. Not an easy outing, but I think a comfortable win for the U.S. to get to the finals against either Canada or Jamaica. I think it's Canada, obviously. Oh, Canada.
Good boy, Tia.
Right.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.